and place and
Yeah,
shit.
but what are you supposed to do if someone does that? You know, like
I mean,
you got to.
And
Like,
that's what I do.
you just react, right?
Yeah,
Like,
but you know, who's to say that like, I wouldn't get dropped? You know, like he could have. You know.
Yeah.
He doesn't seem he done fought crazier people than me, but hey, I kept up though.
Yeah.
I didn't even lose.
But
I
you
kinda
can't let that slide.
But I like sucker punch him, so I can't really count that.
He sucker threw fruit
well,
punch
he
at
threw
you.
it, yeah.
Right?
I think he thought I wasn't gonna do anything.
Yeah.
So that's why I got too crazy. So okay, Dewky is a legend in NorCal. I don't know if you know about Dewky. He won the Arcadian.
And then I remember he went to pools once wearing a snorkel and like a scuba diving gear.
Yeah.
He went to a tournament dressed in that.
Did you know why?
No. Well, because he's like in pools, right?
Yeah, he said I don't want to drown in pools.
Nice.
So, yeah. Dewky is a character, man. He's also a Sacramento connoisseur.
Yep.
I've never seen Dewky play without wobbling on, so I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm
this
like
is
so
different.
curious.
Hey, he was good.
Yeah, every time I've seen him wobbling has been legal. So
yeah, Arcadian winner. You know, I look at Arcadians kind of like American Idol, right? Where it's like it's a jump start to a career, and then some people's, like for example, Santi was an Arcadian winner. Laudandis was an Arcadian winner.
Okay.
Right, and then some of them like stick around and like they just like pop off and they keep like Dewky. I felt like kind of disappeared after winning his Arcadian.
Okay,
right?
so I got another analogy. I kind of fit this one more. I think it's like NCAA. It's like college.
Okay.
You know, so you watching the Final Four or whatever. You know, some people they're hella good at college. You know, you got your Christian Leitners, right? But they don't really pan out. Then you got people like, I don't know, like, okay, Michael Jordan. He wasn't picked first in his draft, but you know he became like one of, like for example, right? Spark, never won an Arcadian before.
Oh really?
But he might be one of the best players I've ever seen that enter an Arcadian.
I see.
You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So like college, like you might not be the first pick in the draft.
It's a different game.
You might be picked 8th. Like for example, Nikola Jokic, he was picked in the 2nd round, but he's back-to-back MVP now, the only MVP to ever be drafted in the 2nd round. So I think even like that. You can go like 2-2 in an Arcadian and then flip the script.
Yeah, at his first Arcadian, Mike Hayes got like 17.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And Mike Hayes is one of the greatest players of all time.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like,
you're right. Yeah, that's a better analogy than Kelly Clarkson.
Right, or like Draymond Green, right? He wasn't picked very high either. He was picked in the 2nd round, but won Defensive Player of the Year.
Yep.
It's all perspective. But then you got some of those people who just were first-round picks, like LeBron,
and they're also killers.
Yeah, so you got the Satis, the Ladanises, the Azles. They've all won their Arcadians, and they were exactly what they lived up to be.
Yeah.
But I think of it like that.
All this to say that. If you're entering your local Arcadian and you end up losing, it doesn't matter. Like
chances are with the Arcadian, you're bound to, especially in a big enough region, you are bound to run into a future top 100 player.
Yeah,
like
actually,
guaranteed.
Yeah.
Now they might not win that
thought.
Arcadian, but especially like SoCal, NorCal Arcadians, those tournaments, I can guarantee you, one of those players will be.
It's like a future legend.
Yeah, and chances are the best player, from my experience, doesn't win the Arcadian. Like,
actually,
the best player 4 years from now will get like 13th.
Yep.
Every time. Yep. It's actually kind of crazy.
Yep.
So just be on the lookout. So if you don't win your Arcadian, there's
don't
still
fret.
hope.
Yeah. There's hope.
Like Umart is another example.
Oh really? Did not win a.
Never won an Arcadian.
Got it.
But.
Still one of the best in NorCal.
Yeah, I think he might have won the most recent Arcadian. Now that I think about it, I take it back. He might have, but regardless, I don't remember him winning an Arcadian. But he was like an amazing player.
I see.
I remember Azusa didn't win his Arcadian.
Oh right, and he was hella good.
Right.
Yeah.
So
top 50.
Yeah, like people like us didn't have the.
Yeah, it didn't exist in our time.
I would have loved. Would you have loved an Arcadian?
I would have loved it. Yeah, actually.
I thought it would have been so cool. Because I was like, dude, like I used to get like. I had to play like Isaiah first round or something. Like, bro, I'm not gonna beat this guy. Like,
Yeah.
So like, it'd be cool to play somebody like more at my level.
Yeah, they existed like
Dewky.
long after I was already.
Yeah, no, we're already like top 100 when they started. Becoming a thing.
I thought it was a funny concept. So it's based on the movie 300 with the Spartans, or like the pros, and then the Arcadians are like. like the, what do you call it? I forget what the
the
Arcadians were, but they were amateurs or something, right? So they started
college players, bro.
Yeah, they started doing these tournaments called the Arcadians, where only non-ranked players can enter. And it's a cool thing because it gives, a lot of times you have really good talent that is just being held back because they're constantly just running into like the best of the best, and they're not allowed to develop. Whereas Arcadians are like a chance to develop.
Right. It's college.
Yeah.
College football. College basketball.
College
whatever.
melee.
Yeah, college melee, you know? Sometimes people get good enough, they do the 1 year and then they leave, you know?
Yeah, sometimes they need a little more development.
There's a lot of Arcadians, too, who, like Azul, who was already beating ranked players, but the new list didn't come out. So
okay.
he just won the Arcadian kind of smooth. Everybody, you know? But like Kevbot, for example, didn't win his Arcadian.
Oh, really?
Really good player. Boulevard didn't win his Dewky won that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, you know, a lot of great players who have not won. I like the concept a lot. I think it gives
it's healthy for the scene.
Yeah, I think it gives like lower level players to like something to strive for, and then even the players who are on the brink, it gives them something to strive for. And I think even for like the top players, I think it's good for them to have relax and just vibe and just
like it's a good day to just show up and watch
support.
the action. Support.
And I feel like that's when a lot of the top players, like, because people be like, you know, top players don't support their local scene, blah blah blah. I feel like that's a good way to get like the top players to just like show up, commentate. Yeah, it's a good vibe. Shout out to Arcadians. Remember they had the National Arcadian? That was crazy.
Ooh, who won that?
I think Bobby did.
Bobby.
Yep.
The National Arcadian?
Yeah, he did. That was back when if you had to never have been top 100 ever to enter that tournament.
Yeah, I'm surprised I'm used to Bobby just being
he did like a
player.
Crazy losers run.
Nice.
Shout out to Bobby. They did a couple of National Arcadians. They did 2 of them. I think one in Chicago, I think, and one in like LA. One at the esports arena. So, okay, GetCrabby is kind of
dominating.
Yeah. He said, look, right man, all crabs in a barrel, baby. I'm pulling you right back in the bucket with me, my guy. It's always good to see the legend Dewky. That tag. How he spells
from what I
too.
heard personality-wise, he's like one of the people who does not give a shit about it. Like, he's just the most chill.
Dewky doesn't care, bro. He actually doesn't. Like, you know,
it looks like he's falling asleep right now.
Yeah, everybody's like hell-bent on their results. Dewky just actually be vibing.
He's vibing right now. If you look at the camera,
he is a big chiller. My man half asleep, playing melee. Like, this is no different than unranked right now. I think Dewky's very good at handling pressure because
there is none.
There is none. Yeah, there's nothing to be like nervous about.
Yeah, there are some players that just do not feel that. You know what I mean? Like, I think Chudat is another one. Like, Chudat,
is it an icy thing?
It could be. It could be.
Right.
Like, people who just don't care. Yeah. Like, it doesn't matter what happens, they're chilling.
Right, I was just like, hey, I'm here.
There's got to be others too that I'm forgetting, but definitely.
Mark Ices too at that. Has there been any upsets so far that you've seen, like any big ones?
Not yet.
I feel like Saturdays where all the chaos is going to happen.
It'll happen later today.
You think so?
So right now we're in the, top 512. I think right after this we start getting into top 256, and that's where things start getting weird.
Yeah.
Start getting, because you're going to have...
Oh, yeah, round 2 pools.
You're going to have very difficult matches early.
Right.
Like, I'm talking ranked versus ranked already.
Oh, yeah. Round 2 is like crazy. Like it's like just top 64 now. It's just extended now because so many people are good that, like, I feel like getting to top 64 means way more because it's so much harder now.
Yeah, and you know, every big tournament there is one of those like major upsets super early, so it's probably happening. We just don't know about it.
Yeah, I guarantee you,
somebody's on a loser's run.
A top 100 player at this tournament will not get top 64, bro, or from top 48, whatever.
Yeah,
it's like almost guaranteed.
Took the jump. Yeah, that was clean. All right. Dewky just found out this is a tournament set.
I know. He's just chilling, man. 1 minute in, he's already taken 2 stocks. And usually March, they don't ban this stage, because usually they ban Dreamland versus most of the cast, but they don't like playing FD versus ICs. So they just ban that instead. Just play on Dreamland. I actually think Dreamland versus ICs on the stage isn't bad. It's because I think Martin just kind of wins neutral in every way. He fumbled that FDR. Well, now I'm curious to see S5's bracket. You know, you be keeping tabs on the Samus players, you go?
Yeah, I do keep tabs, and
so
I'm very.
High Super got wrecked. That was good.
Yeah, I saw Weapons play today, and I think that he looks really impressive.
Yeah, Weapons is good.
Like long-term growth, impressive.
Right.
His neutrals.
Do you ever watch
he just
him
got ranked
and think? Do you ever watch him and think, "Damn, I need to add that to my game"? Has that happened yet?
Yeah. No, like a lot of other Samuses have really interesting, unique approaches to punish game and recovery. Like Swooper and YCZ have really cool recovery and punish games.
Yeah.
I just haven't been too happy with a lot of their neutral, but Weapons changed my mind today. And also Kata has always had good neutral in my opinion.
He's getting good neutral right now. Dewky.
Yep.
Looking like the space with GetCrabby is not hitting, bro.
Oh, he's got the Super Metroid shirt. Why isn't he playing Samus? Take that.
Have you played Super Metroid?
Yeah, it's the only one I haven't owned though.
You know,
I just didn't know.
Herman Jern said he had never, at the time,
Legend of Zelda, right?
He had never played a Zelda. Mainly.
Yeah, absolute classic.
Crazy.
I don't know how you main a character so loyally and then you don't go, maybe I should play the game. Just to try,
Especially,
just to see.
Especially with that time. I think Link is one of the most